had that Hennessy shortage, yo.
Oh Lord,
Sally was where it was at, yo.
Sally.
Yo, and the crazy part, yo, the bite ain't as hard as Hennessy.
No, it's not.
the bite ain't as hard as Hennessy.
I'm just saying, yo.
I don't
Sally's where it's
understand.
at, yo.
What does that mean?
Hennessy got more of a harsher bite.
It does. Then
Compared to
salad?
this.
Yeah.
Oh
But
boy.
Don't get me wrong, I'll drink the shit out of either one of them.
Facts. Yo, why
But
is
it all-
there
it
a
all
Aries
depends
Lounge
on-
bubble at the bottom of the screen? Like, what's that? Like, can we get rid of
Show
that?
that we on, yo.
No, I want to get rid of that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, well, we back. Aries Lounge.
Yo, was you live the whole time, yo?
Just the last couple of seconds.
Oh, so they ain't hear the cognac talk?
No, they
Suck
heard
me
some
down.
cognac talk. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. It's your boy JS Want to Supply. I got my nigga Ill Will in the building.
Yeah.
I got my nigga Pill in the building. Finally,
Am I supposed to be able to hear you?
Nah, we shouldn't be able to hear nothing unless Fame say something.
Oh, okay, good.
But
good
that's Pill right
Say
there.
no more. I'm here.
And there's no camera on Julian. Don't worry about it. Julian's in the back helping out. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Julian. He's gonna be helping out. He's learning how to engineer so one day he can just take over. And then like I ain't gotta be here. So that's what's up. Shout out to him. He's gonna be the next host of Aries Lounge. Predicted. All right, so before we go any further, Fame, you gotta play my what they call it? My discretionary note.
You already know I was on it.
Aries Lounge Radio is an adult podcast. This content isn't for the following: children, happily married people, sensitive niggas, people without a sense of humor, stupid people, people under 30, anyone who thinks Aries people suck. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, for real. If you don't fall within these categories, please continue to watch at your own risk. Seriously, don't be a crybaby.
I got a question about number 5, though.
I do too, actually.
Do stupid people know that they're stupid? That's what I
Stupid
want to know.
people do not know that they're stupid
So
at all.
how you going to sit there and say stupid people? They don't know that
That's
they're
true.
stupid.
That's true. I didn't think about that at the time when I was kind of like formulating everything. But like some niggas know they stupid and they just need to stay away from this show.
But I guarantee you they probably don't think that they stupid.
Yeah, I don't
They probably
think-
think they're pretty smart, but then be like, to who? Other stupid people?
All right,
I'm
that's
just-
deep. That's real deep. You just went extra. Yeah, I just was trying to be funny and like a little bit informative at the same time. Because I remember getting back in the day in certain episodes, people would be in the comments talking crazy or sending us messages and stuff, and I'd be like, "Yo, y'all are stupid." Like, you know,
but they
I'm-
don't think they stupid though.
Yeah, they think
They
they're
really
smart.
don't. They don't. Hey, Fame is in the building. What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Hey, another good Wednesday. Another
Damn.
good week. Just living it
Man.
up. That fella's been up to.
Yeah.
Working. Hey, but you know what I've been
Working on
doing
killing
though?
my fucking liver.
Okay, he's trying to kill himself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Pill, what you been up to?
Working on killing my liver.
You still doing that gay baseball stuff?
Gay baseball.
Yeah, you've been on
Baseball's
some
not
gay baseball for a while.
Baseball's not gay.
Batting
Ain't it your
balls.
month, yo?
I love baseball.
Ain't it your month?
What?
Ain't it your month?
My month for what?
Pride month.
I fucking hate you, yo. I fucking hate you. Hey, listen. I don't have nothing to say.
Yeah, formulate them words, yo.
Yeah, right. He's trying to put it together. He's trying to get slick with it. Didn't happen.
nothing
Didn't happen. It fell flat on his
I
face.
don't have nothing to say. But
Because
baseball.
you know it would have been 100% sus.
Baseball's not gay, okay?
Man, I'm gonna let that ride. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. I actually found one of your posts on Facebook and I screenshotted it and I set it up just for this show
shit. What is
because I'm trying to understand. Cause y'all are really reaching to try to make something happen. They ain't on the screen yet. What you looking for? Like you trying to find the clip?
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Nah, it ain't up there yet. It'll be when it's up there, then you'll see it. All right. So before we go any further, make sure if you haven't done so.
Slow down, big dog.
Yeah, right. You guzzling crazy, bro. You gonna have to chill.
Alcoholic.
Make sure August the 4th, we're going to be down Sellers 2 on Harford Road for the 16th annual Angel Wings Crab Feast. I wish I had canned claps for you, but it's going to be DJ by DJ Pork Chop, my man DJ POP. It's going to have, it says unlimited crabs, but they told me to say, don't say unlimited because then people going to be expecting to eat crabs till next Wednesday. So I'm like, nah, that's not how I think about it. But we got crabs, full buffet. We actually don't have a cash bar. We have free alcohol that night. You know what I'm saying? Is included in your ticket. No, not unlimited alcohol, not top shelf. There's going to be mixed drinks. There's going to be beer, and there's going to be a little bit of wine. So you'll be able to come. Yeah, Pill, I see you. Mm-hmm.
Hard liquor.
There's an outside patio. No, I just said there was going to be beer, wine, and mixed drinks.
Whiskey?
There's going to be a pre-mixed drink. So anyway, moving right along. Outside patio, inside joint, the whole nine. Make sure you copy your tickets right now. AngelWingsCrabFeast.com. Everything spelled correctly. Angel Wings with an S, crabfeast.com. That's right. The next thing is 2 days after that is the VVCLife beach party. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait for this. It's going to be a full day, free food, fun activities. We got prizes, we got giveaways, all types of cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a best swimsuit contest, and we got a bunch of other stuff jumping. So make sure you tap in right now. The only thing we ask, go to beachparty.vvclife.com right now and reserve your tickets. They are free. We're not asking you for money. Now, we do have vendor spaces. So if you would like to be a vendor at the beach party and be a part of our little shelter, you know what I mean, then just hit us up. I think it's like $75 or whatever. And there's only enough vendors to really cover the money that we spent on the event. So we ain't really making no money, but we just want y'all to come out and have a good time. So come tap in. So with that being said, it's time to get to the ignorance. Is there any other fame? Is there anything else I should be promoting that I forgot about?
The merch?
The merch, of course.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I didn't find a flyer for that. I'm gonna have to do another one. So make sure you go to vvcmerch.com. We got tons of great merch on sale right now, even from Aries Lounge merch to, you know what I'm saying, the Indie Show merch to the Black Nerd Podcast merch. Every show has their own unique merch ready. No, that's not it. So make sure you tap in with that. Look, that's a great way to support what we do. You can get something to wear from, you know, you got cups, you got shirts, you got hoodies, you got all types of stuff. They got pants, they got shorts, they got everything. So, you know what I mean? It's a great way for you to get some great quality products. I'm going to be wearing from next week on, I'm going to be wearing Aries Lounge shirts at every show so that y'all can see, because I got a ton of them. So support.
Don't forget about the Patreon.
Don't forget about that goddamn Patreon. Patreon.com/VVCLife, man. You can join right now. We got exclusive content there. Plus, we have a bunch of great other, you know, stuff there. Just come on, show love. It's another great way to support us. As low as $5 a month. All you got to do to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Join the already growing community of people where we all do stuff. We do shows just for our Patreon members. Like the clips from Aries Lounge X-Rated last week. We got some clips on there you can enjoy. If you were a Patreon member last week, you could have gone and watched the whole live stream, which a bunch of people did, and had a great time watching the live stream, seeing the girls get naked, do their thing. I'm scheduling another one for the end of the month. That's not going to be a part of Aries Lounge. We're going to have its own little boom boom room show where it's just going to be strippers once a month, and they're going to come out and have a good time.
Boom, boom, bro.
Whatever, nigga. I'm just having some fun with it. So just make sure you join the Patreon right now so that way you can be a part of all of the goodness. Plus, you get access to our Discord. You get access to our Patreon, which is our newsletter, monthly newsletter for the VVCLife, and a bunch of other content that we got coming up. Actually, I also decided I'm probably going to do my personal like vlog in there. Like once or twice a week, I'm going to go in and just record. Hey, this is what's going on, you know, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, just show love. Let's make it happen. Do me a favor, Julian. Scroll and click on comment section. I see somebody just put a comment up in there. Let me see what's up in that comment. My guy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mastermind. You know what I'm saying? VVC for life. Yo, shout out to you, my G. Yo, and congratulations on finishing another season. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he just killed it. The Indie Show did their last episode last night. He's going on vacation for the next 30 some odd days, so it is up to Aries Lounge to hold it down for the station while my man's is enjoying much well-deserved vacation. He crushed it whole season, man. 20-30 concurrent viewers every night, killing it. Comment section going nuts. Great guests, great content. Man, yo, y'all need, hey, show that man so much respect. Hey, and if you have not watched every episode, because every episode's got a different game, every episode's got great new guests, got great new music. I'm sorry, he's giving you everything in a show. I'm like, we ain't giving you shit. He's giving you everything. So make sure you tap in and support the homies. So, all right, with that being said, all right, Julian, pull that rundown up so I can see what's going on on this rundown. So, okay. So we're gonna start with the BET recap. Fame, play that video for me. So
last night was the BET Awards, okay? Just in case you missed it, I'm about to catch you up on speed. Now, there's a lot to unpack, okay? Now, this is actually a good award show. This is actually the best one they had in a couple of years. So watch this. All thanks to this guy, okay? Tyler Perry bought that motherfucker and made it black again. But we do have to talk about what we seen last night. Man, they brought the hood out that motherfucker last night. The hood was outside. Now, most likely, Tyler Perry gonna clean all this shit up, but it was definitely good to see this. I mean, BET was EBT. Boosie just be there. Like, we don't even, like, Boosie just be there doing shit, but we fuck with Boosie. This is just a guy who's happy to be out of jail, y'all. He don't give a fuck. He probably don't know where the hell he at. Whoever was in charge of editing the cuss words out of Chief Keef's performance deserves a raise. They need to go fund me or something. Even though it was a good award show, it got challenging on the red carpet. The red carpet was a little challenging. If I had one wish. But see, G Herbo fit was art. Family, I mean, his pants do look like they screaming. Can you get the collection plate on that side, brother? Can you get the collection plate on that side, brother? Thank you, brother. Then you had Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes won the Lifetime Achievement Award. It took him about a lifetime to finish what he had to say up there, but this JT and Uzi shit was crazy. I mean, for real. Getting hit in the head with an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Not the little iPhone, the big iPhone. Like, that's crazy. Listen, it wouldn't be BET without a ghetto love story. Come on, this is Tyler Perry. Now, this is what they're trying to say that started the altercation. They're trying to say that Uzi was looking like a groupie. I don't see nothing wrong with this, okay? I don't see nothing wrong with this at all. I don't know. I just got a feeling that Ice Spice is right there texting Nicki Minaj. Job's done, bitch.
Oh, let me turn that. But hey, man, I caught some clips on the BET. My favorite part of the award ceremony was the Migos getting back together and showing that love and that respect to the homie Takeoff. I thought that was beautiful. I thought the Busta bringing out the reggae artist. Oh my God, that was crazy, bro. I really rock with that. And I actually like the red carpet too. I like the way it was like a pink carpet. Was there a particular reason why the carpet was pink? Was it like kind of like a breast cancer awareness month carpet or?
No, it's not till.
I don't know. I didn't.
Was it my pussy pink, booty hole brown?
Okay.
I'm sorry, what you said?
The breast cancer awareness ain't till October.
How you know that? You got breast cancer?
Yeah, I got breast cancer.
You didn't tell it? Why you didn't tell us?
Jesus Christ.
We want to be
I
supportive.
thought that was just everyday knowledge that everybody knew that.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
So you trying to say we stupid?
Nah, I just thought it
we
was
number
everyday
5?
knowledge.
You might be number 5. He's like, we number 5? we just might be.
Y'all might be number
five. We was talking about ourselves. We can't even be on our own show. Ain't that crazy?
That's it. Pack it up.
Now, I'm assuming since both of y'all sitting here quiet as hell, neither one of you watched it. Neither some of y'all see a clip. Y'all know.
I stopped watching BET shit years ago.
I should have watched it.
All right, my question to you is why? Be honest. Why did you stop watching BET? Don't give me no political answer.
It got boring. I mean, honestly, this shit got boring for years. So I'm like, why do I need to sit there and watch the same boring ass shit?
Pill, you look like you struggling, bro. What's up?
Yeah, it's too close. I can't. I got my right hand.
Yeah.
You got little T-Rex arms over there and shit.
Yo, he was really trying
I'm
too.
a fat boy, yo. This is what it
No,
is.
it's all good, yo. We proud of you, yo. You looking svelte, yo. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice shirt. You looking fresh, yo.
I'm hot.
Oh snap.
Sweating over here.
Damn. We gotta get you a fan or something.
It's all right.
Julian, you cool over there? Yo, give him some fan. Yo, pause. No homo. So like, you know what I'm saying? All right. So this is my thing. This is my theory. I feel like they picked it up a little bit. I think it was a little bit more entertaining. I feel like by not having a script, we didn't get stuck with a bunch of sucky stand-up comedy trying to make it funny stuff. Now, I ain't trying to diss nobody. Like, I love 85 South. I think they did a phenomenal job that they took over. But I love that they kept it simple. Brought out the performance.
I would say probably like,
Thank you, my guy.
honestly, me, I'll probably give it 2 more years, and then I'll probably watch it again.
Word.
Let them.
You gonna start
Fix
watching it when Tyler
what this
Perry take over?
was. What?
When Tyler Perry take over, that's when you gonna start watching it.
No, I mean, you wouldn't have a choice. If you're going to sit there and watch the BET Awards, you're going to sit there and watch the Tyler Perry show, or it is what it is.
I'll pass.
But I'm just waiting for him to air whatever the fuck that shit was out.
So we can.
And then maybe it'd be something decent to watch. It's just years before, this shit just got...
Trash.
Yeah, it was just real
I'm
boring.
not mad at
It
it.
wasn't entertaining or nothing like that.
So, which award show do you rather watch on public television? Man? Would you rather watch the hip
BET
hop?
ain't public television, yo.
Well, true. But would you rather watch the hip hop awards than watch the BET awards, or would you rather watch the Grammy?
What you mean the hip hop wars versus
What do you think
you're asking me which
Which one would you
show
rather
would you rather watch?
Or since Will is not watching the BET awards, which one?
Yo,
would
I'm
you-
more of a hip hop head, so of course I'm gonna say I want to watch the hip
I
hop
think the
during
hip
the
hop
war.
awards would be a little more entertaining.
But also,
Well, you got the Soul Train
who
Award.
does the who? All right. Which one do they do the podcast award on? Because
iHeart.
no, BET has a podcast award. I don't know if it's the hip hop awards or if it's the regular BET awards
sure.
that gives it out. But whichever one that is, that's one I'm gonna watch.
I just know the hip hop awards they do the ciphers, which is
The ciphers got whack over the years. It was
I
really
agree with that.
After the
fire.
Kevin Hart when it just started going downhill.
I agree with that.
When
But
they put Just Hilarious in it,
Yeah. When they were struggling to find, like when it became more about let me put the most famous person possible so that people will watch the clip versus let me get the best MC possible. I feel like that's what it went down to. It's like DJ Quicksilver doing his little freestyle joints. It's like, ew, like the niggas he get on there be like, it's real trash. You know what I mean? And it makes me like not want to even see what he got coming up. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? But
like
that's all good. They done stole all that shit
that's
from
why
J Hill
people
anyway.
watch it though, so I feel like that's why people watch it for the ciphers. I don't think it's about the awards. I think people
I
just
watch the
watching it for
Cyphers
the
on
ciphers.
YouTube, yo.
I agree with you. It's battle rap is the shit, but you know. Shout out to Wild 'N Out for bringing the
Pull up that rundown, Jillian. Let me see what we got next on this thing. What we got next? All right. Hey, Drake dropping a book. All right, play that clip for us so that we can see what the hell going on.
Drake's album titles form a hidden message. Drake recently announced that he will be dropping his first book called Titles Ruin Everything, a Stream of Consciousness. Within the book, there are QR codes that reveal an accompanying album called For All the Dogs. And on the website for the book, Drake wrote, "I made an album to go with the book. They say they missed the old Drake. Girl, don't tempt me." I see what kind of mood he's in. After this announcement, fans took to Twitter to piece together Drake's last 3 album titles. And they realized when doing so, it forms the sentence, Drake was a certified lover boy. But honestly, never mind. That's her loss. This one's for all the dogs. Do y'all think Drake did this on purpose? Let us know in the comments.
I like that. Hey, don't me making. Hey, put the camera on Pill. See, he making faces right now. I'm not with none of that, bro. That's genius right there. That's genius level. Thank you, Julian. See,
If that was the goal.
no. Let's not do that. Let's just assume.
just saying.
Let's just assume the intelligence. Thank you. You know,
sure?
feel me? You feel me?
Positive.
I'm feeling. You feel
Or you
me?
think it was just something that happened and you like, you know what?
Drake is meticulous.
Yeah, Drake think is methodical as hell, bro. Like, think about that. Cause you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I actually at one point was thinking, I was like, yo, all these album names sound crazy. I was like, man, it'd be interesting if this added up to something. Now, in addition to having these crappy album covers, I was like, yo, something's got to be going on. So for all of that to run together and make a rhyme within itself, I think that's genius. Number 2, creating a book that ties in a lot of different elements. I think that's crazy, bro. I think that's it gives the book a deeper value beyond hearing his story about being a young Jewish kid growing up in, you know, the hood and then whatever. So like, I think this is crazy. Go ahead, Pill Ghost, and tell us how much you hate Drake and this is stupid.
Are you
and then
really
go
a
ahead.
Drake fan?
Yeah. I'm not like
It's just too
going
much-
out to his
it's too
concerts
much
or whatever.
light skin
Actually, that's a
energy,
lie because I just went to Dreamville Festival and he was the headliner. So like,
much- too much
and there was
light
only
skin.
3 people I wanted to see at the Dreamville Festival.
Drake was one of them.
Ari Lennox, Drake, and Usher, and like everybody else, I really didn't care for. Like, but hey, let me tell you something. I ain't even noticed when Lil Wayne came out, niggas went crazy. And maybe that's just me sounding old, but I did not know people were going to go as nuts. Like they went way more nuts for Drake for Wayne than they did for Drake or even fucking J. Cole. Like it was crazy.
No
If it
matter
wasn't no
what.
Wayne, it wouldn't be no Drake.
Yeah, I'm about to say no matter what, Wayne is always gonna be, a goat. You know what I mean? He's always gonna be the a person that people are gonna forever listen to because he got so many classic projects out. It's just is what it is.
How many classic projects do you say he have?
I said he has many classic projects.
What
How
did
many
you say
classic
that?
projects do you think he has?
Let's see. A lot.
How many is a lot?
I guess off top of my head, I would say
Not mixtapes.
they count. That's a project.
They
It's a
definitely
mixtape.
Don't
They
let 'em play.
count. That's a project.
Yo,
Come on, yo.
yo,
Because
first of all, fam, don't be whispering in on this show, nigga.
Because the dedication 2 was fire. That's a project.
Speak with your full voice, yo. This nigga act like he about to.
Yo, my
He's
light
sneaking
dying,
in.
yo.
It's all good.
My
We'll
light,
get
my
over
light,
it.
my light, my light.
My light dying.
But
It's
it's coming back.
no, it's not.
It's coming back.
But anyway, the dedication 2 was a fire project. No Ceilings was a fire project. They mixtapes, but they were fire. You know what I mean? So
I don't deny that.
you got,
But you still haven't given me a number. Can you give me just a number? Can we say 5 classics?
I say 5.
Can we say 3 classics?
Okay, I say 5 or 6.
All right, now.
No, I say one. The Carter 3.
The Carter 3, the Carter 2, the Carter 1.
Actually, no, I was sitting there and say the Carter 2 and the Carter 3. That was about it for me.
All right, so let me follow up with this question. Which hip hop artist do you feel has the most classics of all time?
That sucks.
Because if you saying Wayne got 5 classics, that's a lot. Because we talking about undeniable, re-listenable. I'm on an island. I get stuck with this album or these albums. I'm going to listen to them over and over and over again. So for that to say that, like, that means that he would have
a limited number of classics.
No, I'm not
Like
trying. I'm
album
not trying to
classics?
limit the number of classic a person can have. I'm just saying to say that one artist has 5 classic albums is crazy. That's that's crazy. So like that's like saying Hove got like I think saying Hove got 3 classics.
No, that's
Is a lot. Like that's a lot.
it's legit and a lot.
But it's legit though. Like, and people might say he got more than 3. Like, but me, I'm a tough critic, bro. I'm a tough critic, and I'm only putting reasonable doubt on that because niggas would
That is a classic.
literally
That's a
shoot me if I didn't.
That is a classic.
It's not a classic to me. It's not a classic to me. Hard Knock Life Volume 2 is a classic.
That's a classic too.
Blueprint
That's a
is
classic.
a classic.
That's a
That's the
classic.
second one. And then the third classic would either be the Black Album or 444. That I was like,
444,
darling, you know what I'm saying? Either
American
one, and that could be
American
argued.
Carter, yo.
American Gangster was
Yo,
good.
shut your ass the fuck up. Where the, you know what? Yo, show me the rundown, Julian. I'm sorry, yo. I'm ignoring this
I'm about to
guy,
say,
yo.
we
You're
just-
not about to. You're not dragging me that into
This
that
shit went
conversation.
platinum, yo.
We
That's-
just talked about so now here we go. We just talked about how dope Drake was. Do we consider Drake to have classic albums?
Do you consider them to have
don't.
classic albums?
I don't.
I would say his first "Thank Me Later." I think that's classic.
I like Thank Me Later, but I wouldn't like say.
What I tell you about that whispering shit, Fame? Either you gonna talk with your full voice, or don't be sitting here whispering in my ear, talking about. Nah, nigga, talk up, nigga. So all right, you trying to tell me, Fame? This is the director of Fame. We already know Pill's a hater. So you trying to tell me that Drake has no classic albums?
Yeah, nah, he ain't got none.
Yeah.
Drake has no classic albums.
What's the one? I
Listen.
can't remember the.
Yo,
I only remember the album covers when he's on the
Views
Views.
Yeah.
when he's on top of the joint.
Yeah.
That's a hard ass
that
album,
one.
bro.
I'm not even a Drake fan like that, but I fuck with that.
I would
you
admit
gotta-
that's a classic because he had like 8 hits off, 8 like mega hits off of that joint,
And
and,
I'm not
the whole
even-
album is listenable front to back.
and I'm not even a Drake fan like
That's
that.
fine, but you got to put it in perspective of how you just put it. If you on a deserted album and you can only listen to that one classic album, would you listen to a Drake album?
Yeah,
No.
that first
Fuck
joint,
no.
I'm listening to it front to back. There's a couple of them I'll give it a front to back, and then what's the one where Energy something and all that, like the joint that's supposed to be a mixtape. I like that. I think that's a classic. But like that's debatable. That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard. I mean, all of that Drake shit is debatable, and I'm not sitting here to defend Drake. I'm
Hold
only
on, what about the
asking
Drake and
question.
Future joint?
Trash. Let's move on. All right. So all right. So the next thing, Fame, Timberland Couch. Play that joint for me.
Nah, what borough was responsible for this? I need answers immediately. Now, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to go ahead and put my money on the Bronx. I didn't know Levin was selling decor from the Dead Ass collection. Now, if this is real, I'm willing to bet any amount of money that homie Pop Vasquez got one, but most likely two of these up in the residence, cause nothing screams New York more than this couch. Only thing is missing is a blue Yankee fitted propped up on that throw pillow for decoration. Look how they got the laces ever so gently draped over the upholstery. I know somebody in the urban fashion community had to say so in this design. The Subway Series sofa is insane. I know they got couches at HD Buttercup. I didn't know the butter stood for Timberland. Going into the store and saying, yo, let me get that fold-out footwear futon is bananas. Nobody in that house could breathe because they choking on the fumes because you needed a civil rights hose to spray the suede protector all over the couch so it don't get damaged. You get one of these complimentary with season tickets to the Knicks because this is where you're going to be watching the playoffs at because they ain't going to be in it when they get knocked out in the first or second round if they make it at all. If you fall asleep watching Netflix on this, you're going to wake up in a subway station with orange dye covering your white tee that you got from the corner store. This is the Aki couch if I ever seen it. Two Soul Timberland couch sectional is bananas. New York, sound off. Y'all fucking with this?
Oh, yo. I never watched the whole video, but I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is perfect for Aries Lounge. First of all,
that should be dope right there, though, yo.
Stop it. Stop it, five. We are definitely not putting a Timberland boot couch in the studio.
You a New York nigga?
You know that
now?
shit would be hard as fuck, yo.
Stop.
So what
Let me tell you something. When we was in high school, this goofy ass nigga used to fucking have Timberlands on all the time, yo. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Stop it.
I did.
You had Timberlands.
No, the fuck I did.
And you used to wear them bitches.
No. I wore Nikes, yo.
I wish somebody that I went to school with was watching right now that could co-sign what the fuck I'm talking about.
I
like
wore Nikes, yo.
And look, he barely wear that now. I mean, he got some little flip flops on, but nah, bro. All right, so
I didn't get Timbs till out of school, yo. I only had like one or two pairs.
And I only had, and when I did buy, when I did,
you know what, my work boots are Timbs though.
When I did have Timbs, I only had butters. That was just it. You couldn't do
Fame. You getting the butter Timberland couch for the crib?
Fuck no.
Of course, B. Of course.
My nigga.
Oh, that's right.
My guy.
I forgot.
That's what I'm talking about. My
Jamaican
guy.
queens in the house all day. Give me the Timbs, and I'm getting a hat to put on my cushion.
Oh my
I ain't never
god!
Get the Yankee fitted, yo.
You know
Julian,
it.
you getting a Timberland couch?
Only if
my
the pillows were denim. Or like they made the logo denim. I'd consider it, but no.
That's
Yo, stop
insane.
lying, my nigga.
That is the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yo, listen to this nigga just said. He said he wants the logo to be denim. Are you serious?
Yo,
you got a butter color couch with a fucking denim
let me
logo.
tell you something. Let me tell you. Hold on. Yo,
can't believe this shit.
I could put that shit in the basement by the bar, yo.
No, you can't.
Be like a centerpiece, yo.
Oh my.
Yo, give me that rundown,
like, yo,
bro. Let me get
don't
that
sit on the
rundown.
sofa.
Like this guy is bugging right
Watch
now.
the suede.
So,
I'm just saying,
right.
watch the suede.
I'm tired of you, New York.
Oh
niggas.
man! All right, Fame, run that middle-aged clip for me, my G. Jesus Christ!
Let me ruin your day. 50 is not middle age, approximately 35 to 40 is. The average life expectancy for an average person is between 70 to 80 years. Very few people live to be 100. All of us are structured to believe 50 is middle age, because 50 is half of 100 and that half makes sense. But in reality, if you are in your 30s, you are right at the tip or in the middle age. This is considering you actually live past 70. If you take into context unforeseen passing like a car crash or numerous other things, that number is significantly lower. Working till you are 65 to retire is one of the biggest scams on the planet, and those who realize gets out before anyone else. Life is shorter than you think, so stop putting off things for later. Going on that trip later, asking that person out later, moving to a new country later. Welcome to reality.
Shit, I'm fucked.
Hey, all right. So
I guess I'm over the hill then.
I bought this clip for Will, who keep thinking that he got forever to live his life.
Damn, really?
He keep thinking he got forever. I'd be like, yo, we gonna take this trip. Let's do it. No, yo. One day I'm gonna go.
Technically, I do have forever.
You old as shit, yeah.
Bitch, you middle aged too, motherfucker.
That what he the Jay just called.
This
you
nigga's
old,
already
bro.
on the. He's on a downward spiral right now, yo.
Wait, what?
That nigga that took
wait
the
a
sled
minute.
all the way down.
Hold up,
Yo, that
buddy.
shit is cold.
Hey, calm all that laughing down. That ain't that funny. Everything he said was not that funny.
He already done it.
Yo, we all right. Mute that nigga mic, man. We get this nigga on the mic muted.
I'm just saying,
Talking all that shit. Yo,
That nigga halfway down the bottom, yo. I'm at the top of the hill. You a little bit on the way up.
I'm a little bit on the way up.
That nigga going down that bitch like.
look. With that being said, hey, at least I'm moving around. I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying new restaurants. Like I'm trying new. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
I
I
be
travel too, nigga. I came all
when
the
the
way
last
across
time?
town.
Nigga, you a lie. When the last time you traveled?
Today, motherfucker.
Oh my
I came all the way the
god,
fuck over here.
nigga! This nigga, yo, I went from East Baltimore to West Baltimore.
Exactly.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, come on, dog.
But it all depends on what you define traveling.
You past your middle age, yo. You in the third quarter. You in the third quarter of your life, my nigga.
what
Let's
it
get
is.
it cracking. Like, yo, it's time for you to get out. You know what I mean?
I don't
Get you
need
some
that
fresh
shit.
suits. You know what I mean?
don't
Start
need that
stepping up
shit.
into Paris, Rome. You know what I mean? Some trips, my nigga.
No. No.
This nigga-
Was you expecting anything different?
No.
I was hoping he'd be like, yo, for real, after hearing these facts, I'm trying to consider like
Fuck them
changing my
facts.
life.
I'm happy with my life the way it is.
He might go to Vegas.
Well, he
Actually,
was supposed to.
I was supposed to, but then I didn't go.
Yeah. So
I paid all that fucking money that didn't go.
So you might still go.
That's how you know the nigga rich. He paid money to go out of town and didn't go. And fucking stayed his ass home. That's crazy.
You might still go.
All right, Julian, give me that rundown one more time, my guy. Let's see what we got. All right. Throw me that picture of the Oreos shit up on the joint. So this picture that Fame's throwing up.
Okay.
It says
Oreo.
Birdland Summer Music Series.
Let's go.
DJ Diesel. Those who are watching the audio don't understand. DJ Diesel is actually Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
He's become a prominent DJ. Like he plays
I
like
thought he was always a DJ.
nah. I mean, well, in the last probably 6 or 7 years, he's been
I thought
popping.
it was longer than that.
Hey,
I'm not
you
talking
got-
about the popular part. I'm just talking about.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's been dabbling, playing with it, but now
Right.
it's like
So
I mean, technically, he wasn't a bad rapper. He wasn't the best. But
okay,
he
we
wasn't
we
the worst.
definitely not about to have that discussion.
I
So
mean,
what?
he wasn't. I ain't sitting there saying he was up there, but he wasn't a bad rapper.
Don't step on my joke. You stepping on my joke.
I'm just saying, yo.
You stepping on my joke. How gay Pill is, because he's excited about DJ Diesel coming to the fucking Oreo Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Why did you click on your Fame clicked on Pill? You can't see nothing but his feet? No, okay, there you go. All right. So this nigga Pill, thank you for shining it on him. Why do you want to go see DJ Diesel at the Oreo Stadium? Why, yo? Explain to us why.
And that shit's on your page, yo.
Yeah, yo, and it's on your Facebook
Yo, they
page.
took the shit off your page, yo.
I
What
just
the
thought
fuck?
it was interesting. One, I'm an Orioles fan, so I would go to the game regardless. And it's a plus. It's Shaquille O'Neal DJing in Baltimore. Well, it's for free. Why wouldn't I go see that?
That nigga's
It's not
not
free.
doing that shit free.
You know
It
you
is
got to pay
free.
for them damn tickets.
No, you paying for all you gotta do is pay for your game
Stop
ticket.
right there. You just said right there, pay.
Facts.
Free is free.
Free is
pay
free.
Is
You're
pay.
already getting the game. Like that's what you're paying for. You're paying to see the
You're
game.
paid. It's not free.
The game is
And,
not free.
and the Orioles suck that bad that you got to
Stop
go
it,
get
Five.
a retired
Stop it, Five.
basketball
the-
player that's
the
turned
Orioles are-
DJ.
the Orioles
Come
are-
on, thank you for putting it on the screen again.
The
All right.
Orioles
I ain't
are.
gonna hold you. The Orioles are third in the league, and this is the first time they ever been.
Yeah, stop
just
it.
like this in a while.
Stop it.
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
fucking
Stop
matter.
We
It doesn't
winning.
matter. It doesn't
doesn't
matter.
It's
fucking
okay.
matter.
They don't watch sports. It's okay.
All right.
When was the last time the Orioles went to the World Series?
19.
Yeesh. Nigga, that
Okay,
was
you
over
can stop
20
right
years
there.
ago.
That's over
You said
23 years
19.
ago.
That was over 20 years ago, nigga.
You know you're killing your defense.
That's not okay. That's just the world of sports.
Hey, wait a
asshole.
minute. Here's a question. Where have they been to the World Series since they had this new stadium? Or did they go to the World Series at the old stadium?
The old stadium.
Yeesh.
God
You
damn.
done built you a new stadium and you couldn't do shit with it.
And
Maybe
they
you
tore the old one down.
and
ain't
tore
got
the old one down and put a YMCA there.
Ain't got the, yeah, they put it.
Yo, shout out to Baltimore for being retarded.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. Give me that rundown, my guy. I'm glad we got a good chuckle out of that. You know what I mean? All right. The monkey experiment. All right. Throw that up. Oh, this is going to be good. This is some educational shit for us.
Really interesting experiment with monkeys and a banana and a water spout. They put 5 monkeys in a room, and at the top of the room there was a banana. And when one monkey tried to climb up to get the banana, they turn on the hose and splash all the monkeys with ice cold water. So the monkey would come back down and wouldn't get the banana. And when another monkey would go to climb up, they'd splash all the monkeys with ice cold water. And what would happen over time is When a monkey went to climb the rope to get the banana, the other monkeys would jump, pull him down, and hit and teach him a lesson. Don't go for that banana. If you go for that banana, we get splashed with water. Then they'd swap one of the monkeys out. Now there's a new monkey who doesn't know the game. The new monkey would attempt to climb, and all 4 monkeys would attack the monkey, pull him back down, and kick his ass. He knows if he climbs the rope to get the banana, he gets attacked. He doesn't know he gets splashed with water. After a certain amount of weeks, they change another monkey. And another monkey, another monkey. Over time, you have 5 brand new monkeys who have never been splashed with water ever. But nobody goes to climb the rope, because if they do, they're attacked by all the other monkeys. And nobody even knows why. Damn. That's what they're doing on a long enough time scale to humanity. There are already X amount of people on the planet. There's already a population who ignore their own eyes and repeat what they are told. You can't say that that's not what they're doing, because they're already successful with X amount of the population.
Ooh. All right. Now it looks like Pill's brain can't fathom what he just heard. Looks like Will's having some trouble comprehending. That's crazy. So Pill, what you thinking, man? What you think about that? That's a very deep statement.
I'm not thinking.
All right. Why not? Why, you don't believe what he's saying?
No, I was trying to process it. I still haven't processed it yet. Just for real.
Is it really that complicated for you?
A little bit.
What you mean?
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard?
No.
Well, on top of...
technically in essence...
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
Barely.
I'm not...
Oh, with the audio not right or something? Well, adjust your little input on your thing.
It was a little loud.
Oh, it's loud?
Yeah, it was a little loud. So
all right, well, you gotta adjust your shit, bro.
That's crazy how y'all attacking monkey number 5.
Why? So, like, look, this is...
I get it, because I'm not monkey number 5. I'm the one that'll go up there and get splashed and keep going at it. That's just me. I'll try. I know.
So you say?
I know I'll fail.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not gonna stop me from trying.
That's a complete lie.
That's not true.
No, what you saying is a complete lie. Because the moment fucking COVID hit, your ass stayed the fuck home.
I think it just depends
and
on...
you didn't come out. And you didn't come out until 4 years later. Nigga, I ain't like trying to hear that shit.
Let me tell you something. I came out because you wanted me to. I would be in the house right now.
This nigga, and I had to beg this nigga to come out the house. So, like, but the point I'm
COVID
making
was
is...
the excuse for me to sit there and go back to doing what the fuck I was good at.
That's kind of cool. But the point he's making is that, like, a lot of us will be trying to reach higher heights to do different things in life. And then like, you'll have a bad experience. Somebody else will have the same bad experience. But like somebody might have a different way of approaching it to get to that. But we'll start pulling that person down because we don't want them to be hurt the same way we was hurt. We don't want them to feel the disappointment we felt. But that person is completely different. That person's life could be completely... Like, I might make fun of this nigga for the baseball shit, but I'm really not trying to knock that nigga and stop him from doing baseball. I'm just making fun of him because the shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? But if that nigga was to stop doing baseball because I made fun of him, and then he would just be like, all right, I'm going to sit here and just get fat and just be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then it would be crazy. That just wouldn't make sense. I feel like a lot of us see somebody's failure and go, that's not the way to go. They'll see the radio station falling apart when we had it popping and go, radio ain't the way to go.
I don't want to do that. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, right.
I get it.
Right. And they'll be like, I learned my lesson through him.
You're trying to sit there and set your path. You're going up. Minus them splashing with water and all that. But the ones that don't see it, it's like, why don't you just do something else? You know what I'm saying?
Well, why don't you try another route?
Yeah, why don't you try this? But you're like, no, this is the route I want to go because I see where I want to be.
Right. But they're not. So there's so many people though. Like say if you was raised in a house where they kind of, and it's the same thing where our parents was telling us, don't get tattoos, don't get no crazy hairdo. Like a lot of that was them trying to hold us in place and say, yo, don't express too much individuality, because by doing that you draw attention to yourself, which could cause problems. You know what I mean? Don't wear nice shoes. Don't wear nice sneakers. Yo. Like my parents used to be like, don't eat steak. I'd be like, what the fuck? I can't eat no steak. It's expensive. And they'd be like, nigga could have had $1,000, but niggas are gonna get a burger. We gonna go to the most expensive restaurant and get a fucking burger and not experience nothing new. And this is real life. This is really what happened to me. Like my parents would just be like limiting themselves because they was just taught that when they was younger. Right. So they ended up teaching it to the next generation without even understanding the context of why. You know what I'm saying? So then you end up having children that don't reach as far. So think about it. You might just be thinking about your child's safety, But then you might be limiting that child from feeling like they could do the next best thing. You know what I mean? When you raise a child and be like, you can't be no astronaut, nigga. You had to be you telling that child
That's
they
like
can't.
this- when you said that's just one of the conversations me and my son had. I was like, I'm gonna tell you this. I said you can take it for what it is, but at the end of the day, you're gonna make your own decision. I said this didn't work for me. Doing this. Just take what I did wrong and perfect on it.
Right.
That way you excel.
Right.
Man, we had a long conversation about that. I don't know if it actually sunk in on him or not, but he knows. I said, I'm gonna tell you this. You can choose to listen to me or not. I said, you're gonna make your own decision because you are your own person.
Yep.
I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what not to do. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna give you my opinion. You can take my opinion for what it is, but you're gonna make your own decision.
Especially when you get to a certain age, like.
I mean, my son's 18.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
He's trying to find his way.
Right.
Now, if he's sitting there fucking up or something I know that's not gonna work right, I'm gonna tell him up front.
Right.
But I'm like, but then also at the same time, you got to make your own decisions. You gotta.
I mean, my mother.
You gotta fuck up. That way you know where to go.
Yeah, because that's the only way you're gonna learn. The only way you're gonna learn is to fuck up. And
I just don't. With it being your child, you don't want to sit and want to be that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but I told him, I was like, you can take it for what it is, but you're gonna make your own decision, and I let the cards fall where they fall.
Especially as a male child, you got to learn how to make decisions, and whether it be, even if it's a bad decision, cool. You made a bad decision. Now you know not to make that decision again. You make a good decision. Okay, good. But that's how you learn how to make decisions. It's a practice. Making decisions is a practice. That's just what it is. So my mother used to always tell me, look, you're 18 now. I'm not here to do for you no more. I'm here to advise you now. Like, I'm not. That's just what it was. So, so I get that and I understood that. And even to this day, I'll tell my son, yeah, you can do whatever you want to do in life. Whatever you want to do, whatever you think you can achieve, you can do it. You know what I mean? And whatever you want to do, I'm always going to be here to support that, regardless of the fact. But I'm not going to say, I can't tell you what direction to go into. Like you just said, I can tell you what worked for me or what didn't work. But you gotta hit those bumps along the road yourself to learn. Damn, well maybe I shouldn't do that again. You know what I mean? That's just life. It is what it is.
I mean, don't get me. I'm fucked up because I've been conditioned in a certain way.
We all are.
Especially which I got from my father. Is to, you want money, you gotta fucking work. When you work, you gotta sit there and provide.
Yep.
And rinse and repeat it. So every day I get up, I work, that way I can sit there and provide for the family and this, and this. And don't worry about yourself. Make sure everything else is taken care of, and that's what it is with me every fucking day.
Same. I mean, that's just what I grew up. That's what I grew up watching anyway. I grew up watching my father leaving, going to work, providing, making sure electricity was on, making sure the rent was paid, whatever the case may be. So that's the loop that I'm stuck into. And
that's the same. It's the same thing with
I'm
me.
stuck in that same loop where I go to work, I make sure the rent's paid, I make sure the bills are paid, I make sure everybody around me is good. And then I can say, all right, well, I got this little bit of change left over. Let me go do this with.
See, but let me jump in, and like this is where I disagree. It's like you've been shown a different way. You've been rocking with me for over a decade, so you've seen different ways that we've made money.
For sure, but
so that doesn't mean that you have to choose that. It's just that you found this to be easy and convenient. The day job is the easy, convenient way to make some money. All right, I can guarantee that if I come in, clock in, do these hours, and go home, I'm going to get this. I don't have to take no risk. I don't have to potentially lose. I already know. I do what I do. I get paid. And the great thing about it is that you can use it to build a life, but it's also easy for you to get lost in it.
Yeah, it's very mundane. And it's
very mundane. It's very comfortable.
Absolutely.
And it's just like I keep going. But you know what I mean? It's all about how you talk to yourself, and it's all about how and I was waiting for y'all to give me an opening because it's important how you talk to your children, what words and terms you use. Like if you constantly talking to your child like boy or child or you're this, they're always going to consider themselves to be in that space. Now, the crazy part is when you start lifting your child up and calling him like little king or little boss, yo, you a little, you know what I'm saying? Or you a young king, bro. Like, as you grow up, I need you to take charge. I need you to be ready for this. Like, you can do this, you can do that. Hey, you can do whatever you want, and constantly be about it every day, all day. You'd be surprised how much more confident your child will become.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To constantly being, I mean, and then like when you have discussions about like discipline, it should not be around do it because I tell you to do it. It should be around, hey, as a person that is growing up, you want to become morally, you know, you want to be a morally correct person. Yo, by doing this, like, hell, if you clean your room, this will help you be more organized. By being more organized, you can become more successful. You know what I'm saying? Yo, by you being respectful, you showing people respect, they're going to show you that respect in return. Yo, by you doing this, you establish yourself as this type of person in other people's eyes. People get a three-dimensional, a child can get a three-dimensional understanding of all of the concepts that you're talking about early. A lot of times people don't want to do it because they don't want to get caught in long conversations. You kind of just want your child to shut the fuck up and get out of the way. But I'm telling you, like, the things that have benefit me the most when, you know, being around my godchildren, being around my nieces and nephews, is just me constantly speaking life into them and speaking positivity and you got this, bro. Like, you can take this to the next level. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why my nephew.
And that's what I'm trying to do with my son. I don't want him to sit there and fall into the same routine that I did.
Yeah,
you know
but also
push him.
You got to show and prove too. That's why I be saying it's so important for you. They need to see you doing it, not just you talking about it. You got to show them that shit. Like, yo, look how I just made this extra 500. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the funny part, since she said that, it was one day, like a year ago, my TV had broke. It was like 6, 7 o'clock at night. So I left out and bought another TV and came back. He's like, you bought a TV that fast? I said, yeah. And then he realized the size of it wasn't no small TV, wasn't no cheap TV. He was like, oh, that's what a job do? I said, yes. I said, that's what a job do. That's also when you have fucking money saved for shit like this. That way it's not hurting you to sit there and replace something that's broke. That way you don't have to worry, like, damn, this broke, I got to replace it. Then now what the fuck am I going to do now because I spent money on this?
Right.
Yeah, growing up is about teaching your children.
Yeah, so I told him, I said, this is what you got to do. You got to actually have, he didn't have a job. I said, you got to have a job or whatever. That way you can sit there and support yourself. But then you have your money set to the side for shit like this. I didn't want to sit there and say, yo, yeah, you go to work your fucking fingers to the bone. That way you can sit there and do stuff like that. No, you have money set to the side. That way if shit happens,
right,
you can do that.
I would always say, I always encourage my nieces, my nephews, my little cousins and them is that, yeah, education is important. Having a gig is cool. But also think about other ways you can make money that don't require you to have to expend as much energy. So like and then find something you enjoy doing. If you like washing cars, wash cars. Like if you like shooting video, shoot video. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, but find a way to make money, but don't do it out of need for money. So like I started doing podcasts because I just like talking shit. So that over the years, I developed the talent for editing. Well, I learned how to be an artist first, so I learned how to edit first. And then from that, I learned how to, do better audio. I learned how to live stream. From live stream, now I learned how to do video. So like all of the things I'm learning now, people get to see in real time the development. Like you can go back to Aries Lounge episodes from 4 years ago and see we was sitting in a room with no lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just look crazy. But now you see we got a set and we got multiple cameras. Like all of this is a learning curve because I'm learning on the job as I'm going along. And I feel like
when it was in Atlanta, it was just strictly audio.
And it was strictly audio back then. Right. And then even the early days of me being in Baltimore, it was all audio. But the point I'm trying to make is that not only while I'm going through that process am I learning, but I'm teaching the young ones. Yeah, so it's like my nephew started out cutting hair just randomly. And then he started, going over people's houses cutting hair. So then while I was managing the studio, I say, look, bro, I got extra space in the studio I'm managing. Look, give me like $3-something a month. It was some bullshit money. Hey, bro, just give me $300. And because I just wanted to see if he was going to be consistent paying for it. And he was going to build it out. He built that shit out. He was paying. He did that shit for like 2 years. And then now he's in a hair salon. And he got the certification. He passed his test. So it's just like, yo, like now he see shit. I can have my own building. Now his vision is like 10 times beyond. It's like, yo, I'm gonna own this and I'm gonna hire other niggas to come da da da. Like, but it's like I had to show him. He had to see me going through it so that he could go through
It's the difference. It's the difference in how we brought up in the generations. The generation back then was work, pay bills, take care of your family. Now that we know that there's other ways to do it, now we can educate the younger crowd. Yo, yeah, work, but there are other ways to make money. There are other ways to go about doing things, and then don't just. And then there's a new meaning behind do the things that you love and make money behind doing it.
What? Agreed.
Because back then it was like, yeah, I love doing this, but how do I make money off of that? You know what I mean? Like, for example, I love baseball. I love baseball. I love coaching baseball. I got the opportunity next year to make money coaching baseball. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. So it's all in how you talk to your kids. Like even like when before my daughter got here, I was telling my son, look, you got a sister on the way, so I need you. I need you to be able to help me, help us. I need you to be a big brother now. I need you to help me take care of her when I need you, whatever the case may be. And my son was like, okay. And my son stepped up into that role. My son, when my daughter got here, my son stepped up into that role. He helps. You know what I'm saying? If something I need or if it's something he know, she might cry. It's like, all right, well, let me give her her pacifier, whatever the case may be. So it's all in what you speak into your kids and, directing them into the different directions that you need them to go into.
I agree with you on that. The only thing I will tell you is be careful with giving them too much responsibility.
Yeah, I agree with
you know what I'm saying? Like don't, shouldn't have your kids feeling like it's their job to take care of, they family. Now, it's like if something would have happened to me, I'm gone, then you got to be responsible. But like while I'm here, I don't need you every day going into the kitchen cooking for a nigga. Da 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 da. Like,
no.
But I know somebody. I was in a situation where we ain't gonna get into that.
Motherfucker, I done cooked for you for all these goddamn years. You can make a few goddamn meals. I'm just saying.
That boy ain't even 10 years old. Calm the fuck down. Like, hold on. Oh, you talking about your 18-year-old son?
Nah, he only 8.
No, nigga, it ain't been that long.
He only 8.
Okay.
Calm down, nigga.
When we was little father age, nigga, we was cooking, we was going to the store.
It wasn't my. Yeah, I get it, but it wasn't my response. I never felt like it was now my responsibility to take care of this being.
It was also.
It was like babysitting, and every now and then you do a little something. I'm cool with that, but like I was in a situation where, and we're not going to tell who that is, where that literally that child was taking care of the other child, and that person, and then when that child wasn't around, the parent didn't know what the fuck to do. They didn't know how to keep the child from crying. They didn't know how to, know what I mean? They barely could feed the motherfucker and all that shit.
That still happens to this day where a parent don't know what to do when, whatever's going on. That is what it is. That's just reality. But, should I lost my train of thought.
It's all good. Hey, Julian, let me get that rundown, my nigga. Let's see what's next on this thing so we can get it cracking. All right. So we got one last topic before we get to the main topic, and that is, and there's no video for this fame, so you cool for the minute. There were no albums that charted in 2023. Everybody's saying, because the music sucks. I disagree. I don't necessarily feel like the music sucks. What I will say is, and Fame can Fame could not wait to jump in on this shit. I don't feel like it, and let me get my opinion out before you kill me and shit. I don't feel like it's the music sucks. I feel like the focus of this generation's creatives have gotten away from making music for everybody, and they focused on making music for themselves. DDM on his podcast called Cover Girl, he made the deepest statement of all time. He said this generation is all about making music to soothe their trauma so the audience can understand them versus, musicians making music for the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like the music of these generations making music for themselves. And then the audience is kind of being the artist's therapist. Whereas we used to, as the artists, we used to be the audience's therapist. If you understand. So think about it. All these records from these young people that's coming out. Oh, I'm going through this. I'm going through that. My life is horrible. Oh, it's all about me. My life is this.
Which is not a terrible thing though. Like it's not,
I don't even think it's that.
it's not a bad thing because everybody is because you'll make music for that person, and I guarantee you it's somebody going through that same situation. So listening to that is like, damn, I resonate with this, so I can rock with this artist.
But let's just say if that's cool for album cuts.
Okay.
But if your single is that,
okay,
how we gonna be on the radio and your radio is all about what was me?
Okay.
Let's remember the 90s, early 2000s was all about let's make them dance. Let's have a good time. Even if we're gonna do a drama record, it'll be an anthem for all right, strong black women. I don't need y'all no more. I'm dancing. Yeah. That was the vibe. Now it's like
I think it's me personally. I think it's more of a cash grab.
I feel like it's a cash grab because
it's definitely a cash
20,000. Because half of them, they're indie. They're promoting this.
Some of them.
No, I'm just saying all of them. Said the majority. Some of them. You get 20,000 loyal fans that's going to buy your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You eating good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it don't have to be that great. It don't have to chart top because your loyals are going to support you regardless, whether it's trash or not.
But you would make more money.
So I think it's
if
just
you would make more money if you had them radio smash hits.
Yes, but you have a guarantee, and then you have that what if.
Oh my God!
But
All right, Fame.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. Hold on, Pill. Fame, go ahead.
It's better music in Chuck E. Cheese right now.
God damn, yo!
I don't expect these little garbage pail kids to
damn, yo.
This nigga cold, boy. This nigga
trash,
cold,
bro. Everybody coming out is trash. I mean, Jay, you're right. It is all about them. But one thing they missing is that they drunk too much of that faucet water. So they got a lot of public school in them when they spit these lyrics.
Nothing wrong with house
they
flat.
lyrics so bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with the house flat, yo. I grew up on that shit, yo, and I got that goddamn
I don't know
retarded.
what y'all two talk about. I seen y'all this whole podcast so far. It's a little flat. It's something wrong with this water. But,
it's a lot wrong with these two niggas. But go ahead.
But when you an artist
Mm-hmm.
and you got all these great ghostwriters around you, and ain't nobody really contributing to your career because they know they ain't gonna get paid for it like they need to. Of course, this year gonna look like that. All the ghostwriters learned last year. They ain't get no money.
Some people don't care about the smash hit though.
I mean,
like,
the year ain't over with either. You're halfway through it. I mean, you still
Nigga,
got,
this
you
year
still got
is
another 5
this
months.
year is almost done. You got 2 months left in summertime, and if you really wanted to make a summertime record work, you needed to run that bitch in May so it'll be heated up by now so that you can enjoy that. So like, let's say if I release a summertime record right now, it would take the damn end of August before that shit get to heating up for real nationally. So like, yeah, man, we almost pretty much the summer's over when it come down to the industry. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and I'm not trying to say I'm not happy to see a potential summertime record rock off because you got the Pound Town record, you got
but maybe
the joint with
the thing
Lotto,
is,
and it's just not doing it. It's not taking off like it should.
maybe the shit that since they don't have a chart topper this year, maybe that's what the fuck they need to hear to make some bangers for next year.
It would take and as a person that works with artists now on a daily basis, it really makes me disgusted because like for real, these niggas be so scared to try anything new, to take any risks, and like they feel like they know it all. Like they don't need nobody to tell them, and they so scared because if somebody was to come along and put some pressure on them to work, I gotta rewrite it again. Oh, I gotta see, because they get to write in a silo. Niggas get to sit in their room with the door closed, the lights off, like a bunch of little faggies, and they get to write in the dark in the corner.
I guess that's gonna get edited right
and they
there.
go, nah, fuck that. And then they get to come out, and then everybody has to agree with them, and if not, then it's you a hater. You know what I'm saying? Which I understand more and more why niggas hate me, because they come out with this half-ass shit, and they expecting me to just co-sign it, and when I don't, it's just like, how dare I?
Man. That's what they want, a bunch of yes men.
And I'm not yes man and all that shit, because the reality of it ain't none of us gonna listen to that music.
That's just what this generation is. Everybody want yes men. They don't want somebody to tell them the real, or they don't want to listen to somebody that's gonna tell them the real. They rather have a bunch of people around them that tell them, yeah, that's dope, or yeah, do that. Especially if that's what you want to do that. And it's just like, actually sit back and think, is this a really good idea? Is this going to do something in the long run for me? Instead of me listening to everybody tell me, yeah, do it. Because that's just not how life works.
Facts. There is a point where you have to be willing to take criticism. There's a point where you have to be willing to go back to the drawing board and do something better. If it's not working, well, how do we fix it? How do we make it better? How do we, all right, so, and it's like, when you don't do that, and the expectation is that I should just, whatever I do, this is art. Well, whatever I just created is art. But whatever happened to taking time to make it better? You know what I'm saying? So this piece wasn't good. Let's do another one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything shouldn't be about, like, whatever I made in that moment is a classic. Nah, nigga.
You can't give criticism.
Well, that goes back to what we talked about before. They got stuck in that one lane and they just want to stay there.
And that's cool.
They don't want to go up the goddamn tree to get the goddamn banana.
You never gonna grow. And then, like, here's the last thing, and we gonna get off of it. And this is something that's been frustrating me. Like, niggas do not want to invest in their own shit. They feel like the world should just give them something.
Facts.
They don't want to pay for their team.
That's this whole
They
generation.
don't want to pay
right
for
now.
nothing, bro. They feel like because social media exists and because I can upload stuff on YouTube for free, I can put it on SoundCloud for free. Well, why should I have to pay for nothing? Like, you know what I mean? It'd be like they meet a nigga on the street, you shoot videos, or shoot me one for free. No, nigga. You got to pay for that because if that person actually got talent, it took them time to develop that talent. Or if that person good at editing, if they good at engineering, these people have developed their craft over time, sacrificing. So when you come along, you should pay for it. Same thing with managers and all this other stuff. Like, people come along and just want you to be a part of their journey. And then, like, when it come down to, like, when I explain to people, I spent me and Pill and Will and everybody else that's a part of this team, Fame, we've spent thousands of dollars under that brand, under VVCLife, under our individual, thousands, not like 2,000. I'm telling you, in 16 years, I've spent way more than $30,000 on this brand between stuff that worked and stuff that didn't work. A lot of stuff didn't work. Business cards that didn't work, thousands. I'm telling you, I did at least 500,000 flyers in my lifetime. Didn't work. You know what I'm saying? But, merch that didn't work. Merch that did work, hats or whatever, like websites that didn't work, streams that didn't work, apps that didn't work or worked or whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The only one that I like was the VVCX.
The VVCS.
VVCX.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
that was the one that had to sit there and work on all the goddamn time. Which I don't think that fucking worked.
It did,
but
like I said,
it worked.
I put a lot of time in that.
You can't give criticism. You can't give criticism out and not get it back, and not expect to get it back.
That's the thing. They don't want to sit there and hear that shit.
A lot of niggas don't even give out criticism. They'll just be like, yeah, that's cool, yo, that's lit, yo, yeah. I mean, because they feel like, I don't want to tell nobody because they don't want nobody telling them. And it's just like, that's cool. But if you're not going to invest, why are you here? If you're not ready for people to critique your shit, why are you here?
I know
you gonna put it out, somebody gonna say that shit whack.
I know a lot of sensitive motherfuckers that are quick to tell you that you're wrong, but when you go to tell them that they're wrong, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw that shit in real life, yo.
What you mean?
It was a few years ago.
Do tell, I'm all ears.
Maybe in like the late 2000s.
The late 2000s.
92Q had a little thing for local artists.
92Q, local artists.
And it was out security in the mall.
Security mall.
And they would give their criticism. I've never seen so many grown men in the fucking bathroom crying.
You a lie.
Because they can't take criticism.
You a
talking
lie.
about, these niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. This.
Mall.
Got you.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, yo, these niggas is sitting here grown ass men crying because people don't like what you saying. Because I'm like,
that's because they don't believe it.
I'm like, that's one of those, you've been hanging around a bunch of yes men that's sitting there believing everything that you sit there and say.
You ain't even had no men around you.
No.
You had your mama and your grandmama that look at you like you the greatest thing that ever happened. because they ain't got no dick and they ain't had no real men around. So when they raised you, you know what I'm saying, you turned it into a big gigantic vagina that they love because you talk like them and act like them. So they just loved you because you was just a gay ass mimic of them. So like as you grew up, and then you get into the world, you think everybody's supposed to treat you like your grandmama and your mama. True. When don't nobody give a damn about you, go walk in front of a bus, my nigga.
Yeah, because
that's the problem I be telling these niggas, man.
They was pissed. I'm talking about.
I'm quite sure.
They was on 100 piss.
I'm quite sure.
I'm like, God damn.
And because that was the first time somebody was real honest with them about being trash. And that's the thing I hate.
And then some of it I heard, because some of it I heard, some of it I didn't. I'm like, and I wanted to sit there and say, like, yo, my nigga.
I need to say my piece.
Trash.
Hold on. I need to say this. This is JS1 talking. If you watch me on the screen right now. You people that run around with these artists and y'all not honest with them, and then they run into me and I'm honest with them, and then now they mad at me because you never told them they suck. Fuck you, my nigga. Gee. I can't stand you people. Tell your cousin he suck. Tell your uncle he suck. Tell your whoever they suck. Your daddy, your mama, your whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Tell them to find a different job or, you know, eat a bullet. One or the other. But anyway, I'm moving on. Julian, give me that rundown, my guy. What betrayal really does? Yo, Fame, run that betrayal clip for me, sir.
If you betray me, then I have to see you differently. And, you know, if we've interacted a long time, I've built up a hell of a model of you. You know, it's taken a tremendous amount of effort to generate. And I may have used that model as a predicate for all sorts of other plans, which is what you do with an intimate relationship. And so then if you do something that indicates a true mismatch, it isn't only that I have to adjust my actions. God only knows what I'm going to have to retool. I may even have to retool my perceptions of myself. I'm a lot more gullible than I thought I was, for example, and God only knows what the implications of that are. If you're close to me and you could do this to me, is that my flaw? And am I carrying that into other relationships? It's an absolute catastrophe.
Oh Lord, hold on, let me give me some hand claps on that.
I kind of should have missed all of that.
Man, you really drunk. So
no, I just missed that.
This man said, if you're my friend and you betray me, pretty much what he's saying is it throws my whole existence into question. If you betray me, then who am I? Was I stupid to not see that this person was going to betray me? Number one. Who, you know what I'm saying? Am I weak? Am I ignorant? Am I naive? And then, like, if this one person if this person is somebody I've trusted for a long time, I have to now reevaluate all of my relationships. Right. Well, are you loyal? If he ain't loyal and I missed that, could I be missing something about you? Could I be missing something about you? That's crazy deep. And I was like, wanted to bring that onto the show because I have not had to have major issues between Will and Pill. I mean, I have my things. We all be beefing and riffing.
We all do.
We all have our dumb shit. And then none of it is real. Like, all of it is just petty shit or small shit. But the blessing of our dynamic is that I've always been able to trust them. They have always been able to trust me. It's always been love. I don't know. I'm assuming. Pill doesn't say shit because he don't call me and he don't come around. So I don't know. Maybe he doesn't trust me. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But I'm assuming that everything's good between us. So, but I would like to talk about how important it is, and the reason why I celebrate these two guys the way I do is because there have been so many times in my life where I have put 100% of my trust in somebody, giving that person, y'all could be drinking, y'all hanging out, you start telling them about, your first love, or you telling them about intimate stuff about your life that you don't tell nobody else, but you feel like, man, this is my homie, this is my person, male or female, I can trust this person. And then they take that information and they use it against me, or they give it to somebody else, or whatever that breaks that trust or that bond. The most important thing I want you guys to conversate about is, how have you dealt with that? Like, first of all, have you ever been betrayed by another person, in your opinion?
No, not in the extent like that, but most of the betrayals mostly because of somebody I didn't really trust in the first place. I've never gotten hurt by somebody I full on trusted. Because one,
That's a lie.
I don't trust a whole lot of people.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You actually told me about one time when somebody hurt you.
Was it a female?
Yes.
It doesn't count.
Nigga.
It doesn't
Nigga.
count.
It totally counts.
It doesn't count.
It totally counts. All right,
No, not like that.
Actually, no. Let me shut the fuck up. Why does it not count if a girl hurts you versus a man?
Because
Pause.
it's probably somebody I was fucking.
So you gotta build up trust to be fucking, especially when you like to go wrong.
You don't have to sit there and build. Who the Nick?
Oh shit.
I'm playing.
Who the fuck goes wrong in 2023? Diseases.
I didn't say nothing about 2023.
Whenever, my nigga.
All right, whatever, nigga. Like you know what the fuck I was saying. But I'm saying, like, what's the difference between a chick violating you and somebody else? Why is it more acceptable for a chick to violate you and to betray you? Why is that acceptable? And anybody can jump in. Like, I'm not trying to like just.
I'm expecting them to.
That's deep.
Now, whereas though you or Pill, two people I will go to the fucking grave with for. If one of y'all do it, that's gonna fucking hurt more than anything.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Somebody else that I don't fuck with like that. I mean, granted, yes, the women I do with, I fuck with.
It might fuck with you, but it ain't gonna
But
mean shit.
they betray me. I'm like, all right, this is what it is. You can be replaced. I've known for the majority of my life. For you to sit there and betray me like that, that's gonna fucking hurt more than anything.
No, I got
so
you.
then I'm gonna feel some type of way about that.
No, I feel you.
That's all. It's not so much as, oh, I've been dealing with her for this long. I've been dealing whatever. Then I told you shit that I haven't told her or I haven't told anybody else. So for you to sit there and betray me, then I'm gonna feel hurt. I'm like, well, damn. If I can't trust him, who the fuck can I trust after that?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so hold on for a second. All right, Fame, I know you got something to say. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna let a pill go.
Pretty goddamn quiet, yo.
Yeah, because this is a touchy subject.
It is.
Deep.
It is.
It's like once you've been betrayed, it could be by your mother or father on a small little subject.
That's true.
Or your
too.
uncles. You take something from that and you apply it to your friendships. Then once your friends actually go there, you're like, oh damn, I trusted you more than I trust my peoples because they was acting up. And then
And I respect that. I respect that because I've had family members do it.
Mm-hmm.
Jay knows him. I'm still cool with him. I still talk to him, but I'm like, certain things I won't tell you because I don't fucking
Right,
trust
you gotta establish new boundaries.
You gotta keep them at a
So I'm
distance.
like, all right, I'm gonna keep you here, but I'm not gonna let you go there. Whereas though, with like Jay, I'm like, I can tell him anything because I know it's not gonna go no certain things. I know for a fact it's not gonna go no further than me and him.
Right.
If it be like a little bullshit, he might tell Pill or whatever. I'm like, it is what it is. But I know the major shit I don't have to worry about is what I say to him is gonna be between me and him.
Right.
Whereas though, when the shit happen,
Well, Pill is a chatty patty, and he tells everybody everything. I'm just playing. I am totally playing. I'm just playing, Pill. He's like, Pill tells everybody everything.
And I'll put this. My cousin, you know,
Yeah.
said some little slick shit. This was about maybe like almost 20 years ago. And the shit hurt. Because I'm like, yo, my nigga, I was like, you know me since I was little, this, and this, and I always looked up to you, this, and this. And then you gonna sit there and stab me in the back like that.
That definitely changes the relationship.
And
down
I'm
there.
like, all right, so we went a long time without talking.
Right.
And then I said, you know what? Fuck it, that is my cousin. I love him. This, and this. But then I'm like, all right, now
It's
since
not
you
gonna be
sat
the
there and
same.
said that, and you did this, I'm only going to tell you but so much. I'm only going to do certain things, and you're only going to see me when I want to see
When I see
you.
be seen, right, and when you comfortable with saying whatever. All right, all right, and hold on to that. Now, Pill, give me your experience. Like, what's your perspective on it?
So I've only been betrayed by women. I've never been betrayed by another guy. Did you just call me Drake?
Yes, he just called you Drake, nigga. He said Drake.
Fuck you, Fame.
I've only been betrayed by women.
I've never been betrayed by other guys.
So hold on, let me ask you this: your betrayal by women.
Man, he's lying.
Did you expect that, or did it blindside you?
It was probably a little bit of both.
Wait a minute. Nah, it can't be both. You can't be seeing it coming and then not see it coming. How the fuck do you not see it coming but see it coming?
Because it's like I can.
It's facts. You definitely need to drink.
Because it's like I can see without like saying people, but it's like if I got a relationship with you, in my mind, I have to trust you. I have to like. I shouldn't be expecting the unexpected.
See, that's where you and me we differ from.
So that was my mistake at that point. That was my mistake at that point.
And the fucked up part is I'm not sitting there saying this shit is right, and I'm sitting there saying this shit is wrong. I expect a betrayal from somebody that I'm dealing with, so I don't tell you everything. That way, that shit won't blow up in my fucking face later on down the line. Is it right? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I'm looking out for myself.
Yeah, agree.
And at the end of the day, whether she's here, whether you're here, at the end of the day, it's me that I got to worry about.
You gotta worry
so
about
I'm not
yourself.
going to sit there and tell somebody everything because I got to look out for myself. Just in case I might sit there and say something wrong that might piss him off to festivity. And he'd be like, you know what? This nigga right here did this. And it's fucked up to think that, but that's how I carry it.
And in response to that, I feel like loyalty is not a question until you are put in that position.
Yeah.
To me, it's like when the chips is down, the nigga piss you off, you and this. That's the time when you gotta wonder, am I really loyal to this nigga?
Yeah.
Because if a nigga shitting on you or they doing some dumb shit, you need to at least be like, you know what? I'm not necessarily let it slide, but I'm not about to put you on blast, but I'm not about to put myself in a position where you gonna continue to do
It'd be
it.
like this nigga might be wilding out because he going through some shit, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
But that's what I'm saying.
But then is that line?
It's that
if he crossed that line.
It's like what DMX said. If I love you, my nigga. Like, regardless, we can hate each other, we can be fighting, but I'm never gonna. If we ever really had loyalty between us, I'm never gonna cross a certain line. I don't give a fuck. We ain't gotta be fucking with each other. There's niggas that I don't fuck with to this day, but I still haven't gotten on this platform or any space and be like, oh, that goofy ass nigga there, blah, 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 blah. I just keep it to myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that would be a violation of what I said I was. If I said I loved you or we had loyalty or whatever, I'm gonna keep that shit to myself, regardless.
It's the same thing. It's people that done came through here. I'm like, you know what? I can't stand that nigga. But only the people in the circle would know.
Exactly.
Right.
Nobody else.
And that's super important.
Yeah.
Is that like, you know, what we talk about between us, I don't take and go outside of this. Yeah. Same thing with me and Fame. That shit that me and Fame talk about, we talk shit about people all the time. Fame could really Fame could destroy my life. I've told this nigga so much fucked up shit. But he probably don't remember half of that shit.
The only time I sit there and say it's okay.
Shut up.
The only time I sit there and say it's okay is pillow talk if the other person doesn't know you or doesn't know you.
Nah.
And what it is, not so much. Not so much.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's dangerous. Pillow talk should only happen with somebody you know you marrying.
It's not so much as that.
And they gotta have a certain level for you to even pillow talk. I gotta feel like that motherfucker got a certain level of discretion.
But the thing is also the pill talk is also is that person that you that's almost on the same level as you.
That's what I'm saying. But it should not be like.
But it's
like,
not
a lot of niggas be.
It's not like I'm gonna sit there and tell. What the fuck you say, yo?
You just presented that one like you was pillow talking with a stripper. That's all.
No, that's the one. That's the one
you
that you don't sit there and say this shit to.
You didn't say like this is the one. I'm gonna be with her. Yada yada. So
No.
I'm gonna like yo.
I will say one thing. The way you tying it all up is that betrayal is one thing, and it doesn't always equate to loyalty. So a lot of the examples we given is
Betrayal
happen to loyalty.
No, hold on.
No,
hold on,
you
hold
can
on.
get betrayed by
that shit-
somebody that you don't even know. You can help an old lady cross the street. As soon as you get across the street, she can just go ahead and push you backwards. You ain't trust her. You was just helping Shorty out. And she was like, oh yeah, as soon as I catch him off guard. She a whole hitman.
Yo, this nigga bugging. All right. I hear what you're saying.
But you still put your loyalty into helping her get
Nah,
across the
you ain't
street.
putting no loyalty in it.
No
You
loyalty.
just
Helping her
doing
across
something
the
like
street.
you
Me
being a
personally,
gentleman.
I'm like-
It's called an act of service. You just doing an act of service to be kind. And to be honest with you, when you do that, you should be doing it for yourself, not doing it for that person.
You know what I'm
Because you know
doing
that's
for
the type of
myself?
person you is.
Get your ass across the fucking street.
All right, moving on from him.
We got Drake and Wale in the studio tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a fact. There's two emotional niggas, one light skin and one dark skin. So anyway, let's move on. The most important thing is hold on. Do you feel like now after we've had this discussion, do y'all not see the value in betrayal? Not saying that allowing everybody to betray you, but I feel like isn't it important? Cause I be telling little young, I tell my little cousin and them, oh yeah, you around these little niggas? All right, cool. When you find out, you'll find out. You'll understand what it is.
I mean, sometimes you gotta play that game. Like sometimes you have to play the game to figure out who you can trust and who you can't. And sometimes you gotta plug something in somebody's ear to see if it can come back around. That way you know I only told you this, nigga.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta play that game.
I feel like
the thing is also you're younger and you got time. You got time for that shit. I don't.
Right.
The thing is, what I've built up over the years with who I know who I can trust. I don't have time for that other shit.
I
To sit
agree
there
with you.
and plant the seed to see what grows from that. Fuck all that.
I agree with you. I'm talking about if you meet a new
me
person.
and him, I can sit there and tell him this, and I know it's not gonna go nowhere. I'm not gonna sit there plant that seed with that nigga and then see what goes. No, I don't have time for that shit.
I agree with you.
know what I'm saying?
All right. So these are just different approaches. You choose not to make new friends.
Yeah, I'm about to
and
say.
you maintain a very close circle, which is actually very dangerous. But you know what I'm
because
saying?
I know if shit goes left field, I know within the circle who fucked
who's
up.
what, right?
Yeah.
But what happens when them niggas die and you still sitting here and you ain't got nobody to trust? So that's what I'm saying. You got to develop
I can trust
Got a
myself.
few strippers.
Oh yeah, my bad. You
Yo,
got strippers.
fuck
My bad.
all of y'all. Yo. Fuck both y'all,
But
yo.
to Pill's point, the reason why I say it's important, it's not necessarily that you should run social experiments, because that's what you're talking about. All right, I'm gonna tell this nigga one thing and tell this nigga another thing, and then if it comes back to me, is this.
that.
But the point I'm trying to make is that when you young, learning the traits of a real, and I hate using the term real nigga, but learning the traits of a person that has integrity versus a person that doesn't have integrity. And let me even take it a step further. A person that might have integrity, but they don't even understand what they doing sometimes, and you gotta let them know, like, bro, what you just did, you just broke bro code.
That's foul.
All right, let me slide you back in position, pause, no homo. And then like, yo, this is how you need to operate. And they go, all right, cool. And they operate. I know, calm down. You know what I'm saying? But there are some good people that want to be good people, and they might have just raised around a bunch of chatty patties.
Right.
And then when you come around here and it's like, bro, this is not how we operate.
Then they get not good people.
No,
that's not
because
true.
there's a difference between somebody not giving a fuck. Right. There's a difference between somebody who just doesn't give a damn versus somebody who just got a couple of bad habits, and you need to kind of like set them straight and get them refocused.
But their bad habits are already instilled in them, so you kind of sort of don't.
Will
And that's
that would
fine.
mean that you are a fucking ungood piece of shit?
And that's
Because you
fine.
got a
But the thing is,
shitload of
I
badass habits.
I told you that up front. I told you that up
Right,
front.
but at the
So
same
at the
time-
end of the day, if you decide this,
Alright,
you know what, I can't fuck with you
I hear
behind
what you're
that,
saying.
then it is what it is.
I hear what you're saying. But even after you told me, I was even showing you a different way to do shit, and you've learned how to be a better person over time. And that's the point I'm trying to make. But you have become way better.
The thing about that is, I told you what it was up front. You accepted that.
All right, but that's because you were at least self-conscious enough to see where your bad habits are. Some people don't know because they're around other niggas that they think that's good for them. That's how they operate.
And then sitting there saying that goes back to what he was sitting there saying. It was a social experiment.
Right, but we're talking about outside of that. I'm talking about somebody that
experimented with me.
All right, let's just say it was say Julian, and this is not Julian at all in real life. All right, let's just clarify that. But say if Julian, who was off camera that y'all don't know who the fuck he is, was raised with a bunch of chatty patty ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? He grew up in a house full of bitches, and that's all they do is talk shit. But he a good person, and then he come around me, he talking shit, and I had to be like, bro, and which I had to do this before. Hey, bro, I really don't care about what this person is doing. I don't care about what that person is doing. Like, yo, I just need us to focus on what we doing here. This is what we doing. This is us. This is our circle. And please don't take our information and take it outside. You adding in a whole new perspective. It might take some time for them to really catch every little moment, but some people that really care.
That person?
Well, first of all, I'm not giving them nothing important because I already know they're a chatty patty motherfucker. But as I see their integrity build, as I see them become more responsible, as I see them become a better person, then you can give them more information.
At that point, you know what kind of person you're dealing with.
Right.
So you know what you can give that person, and you know what you can't give that person.
Right.
You don't have to shut the world out because fuck them niggas because they not loyal. You just know what you can give that person and what you can't. It's just simple as that. Like
Facts.
Like I work with a bunch of lying motherfuckers. I know what I can say and what I can't say around them.
In that case, then everybody's loyal is just to a certain extent.
Why did you're taking this to
No, he's right. Yes, they're just loyal to different people. They don't have to be loyal to you. They just be loyal to different people. So you got to understand who's loyal to you and who's not.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, because
that's why my circle's the shape of a fucking triangle.
I get it. Thank you. We get it. You don't like everybody. But back to what Pill was saying, like, that is a deep comment. But what makes that important is I need to understand, are you in, and that's where it be kind of like, we have discussions all the time about this person versus that person. And I'll be like, yo, them niggas ain't down. It's like, look, it's like the mafia. They a friend of ours or they just a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like when the mafia niggas bring you around and they be like, yeah, this is a friend. That means, oh, that's somebody that's associated. Yeah. He be around. He do a couple little things, but don't share no secrets.
Right.
But if I say he's a friend of ours,
then he family.
That means he's down with what we doing. Yeah. That means you can share some shit with him and it's gonna be all good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, right, exactly. So like that's an important element, is understanding when somebody comes into the circle. Are they a friend of ours or are they just a friend? You know what I'm saying? Julian is a new guy. He's not a friend of ours yet. Yeah, he's just somebody that's a friend. He worked with Jay Hill, so he's developed a lot of bad habits. I'm just like, no. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Jay Hill, please don't shoot me. So like, you know what I'm saying? Because he a gangster. So anyway, but I don't know what they was doing when they was doing what they was doing. Jay Hill, my man, but at the same time, I wasn't there for everyday production of what he was doing and what kind of environment he was developing with his people. Everybody developed their environments differently, right? So like Julian come in here and be like, man, this is way different than, or it might be the same thing. I don't know. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's important for me and that's how I feel like the term indoctrination gets a bad rap, because it's like indoctrination is so important. People need to understand what the traditions that we have, how we roll, what we do, what's important, like how we talk, how we not going to talk, because they got to know how to act.
Right.
Betrayal is a part of, and I feel like sometimes, hold on, before you go, hold on.
It took me 6 months before I actually trusted Pill.
It took longer than that.
But it was about 6 months.
It took longer than that.
Before I started actually really sprinkling shit out there to see what would happen.
And that's fine.
I mean, it took me multiple years, but it was just also trying to see.
Actually, I'll tell you, when I actually really trusted the nigga,
okay,
to the level that I'm on now, is when he took me to get the Elko.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And that was what, like
a million years ago.
And it broke down, and we out that bitch. Yeah. Yep.
That's when I'm like, all right, this nigga alright.
The reason why I still don't trust Pill is because Pill will be going through shit, but he won't call my phone. Or he'll be like, I'm lonely, or he'll be on Facebook saying a bunch of wild shit. I'll be like, why you want?
Why is he calling you telling you he's lonely, yo? Why you want him to call
Yo,
him?
here we go. Yo, can we like, let's put aside the gay shit. Let's put aside the gay
baseball shit y'all talking about, yo.
Yo, would you calm down? All right, the point I'm trying to make here is that like if you going through something, you call somebody that cares so they can help you through it, not necessarily on some gay shit.
I don't call
but like,
nobody.
yo, if you, and that's a problem.
I mean, that's just, and I agree with that. I just haven't found my way to let other people in on my issues. I know because I consciously know that I got problems. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just life.
We all got problems.
My nigga.
Right.
If I got a problem and I can't fucking handle it, I'm calling this nigga like a motherfucker.
I get that.
Any other time, if shit is okay and which is fucked up, which is 100% fucked up. Shit is okay and I can sit there and somewhat manage the shit, that nigga don't hear from me.
Yeah.
But when that shit is out of control,
yeah, you call somebody.
I'm talking to this nigga like every day, yo.
I just haven't.
And it's fucked up. That's my nigga. My
But
right
why
hand.
is that fucked up though? Why would you even have to make that statement? Like, if I'm going through some shit, I'm gonna call you.
Because a lot of times, every now and then I'll call you, see yo, what's going on, But if I got some problems, yo, my nigga, I need some help. This, and this.
But I understand.
I don't really sit there and call and check on them.
But hold up. I know you're not a social nigga like that. I know you're not the person to just be on the phone, just on some like, yo, the flowers is out, bro. We just out here. Like, that's not the way you is. You just a chill nigga. You quiet. You mind your own business. So like, only reason why I be reaching out to you, cause I be trying to make sure you're not dead for real. Like, this nigga just be, cause he'll fall off the edge of the earth for a long time, and I be like, yo, what's up with my guy, yo? Like, make sure he good. But like, yo, if you need to call me, I'm not gonna feel no kind of way about it. We got history, and you've been there for me at times when nobody else has been. Same thing with Pill. So like, my thing is, I feel like the problem with men at home, men whatever, is we be feeling like we don't want to be a burden on somebody. It's just like, nah, my nigga, you're not a burden on me. I'm honored to be, because I consider you a friend, because I love you. I want you to bring so that we can work it out together versus you sitting at home and looking at a gun like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I told you to shoot yourself, I don't really want you to do that. I mean, my friends. I mean, if you're not my friend, please shoot yourself at your leisure.
And that's just like, to this point, to this day, people tell me all the time, yo, go seek therapy. And it's just like, I have not like gathered the strength to be like, or the mental to be like, all right, let me make this appointment and go see a therapist. Like,
That's why I drink. I make my appointment every day.
And that's
alcohol and weed is not a good fucking anything. It does not work. It does not work.
It doesn't work. But it works for the moment.
It is definitely a momentary. It's not even a momentary solution. Honestly, it's not a momentary solution.
It works for
because you still dealing with the problem. You just slowed down, or it's just distorting reality in that moment.
For the moment,
you keep reality distorted.
That's the closest thing to a therapist I got, and I thank God for my life coach because we don't do it for me. I'm a pothead. I'm a proud pothead.
I feel it. Me too.
But you know,
listen,
I just got blessed.
I just know.
I'm bringing more weed heads into the fold.
I know when I get in my way, I got my three vices. I got my alcohol, I got my weed, and I got
vagina.
My music. I got my music.
Yeah,
I got alcohol, and alcohol.
I got my three vices: my weed, my alcohol, and my music. And music is number one on my list. It's my first love.
Yo, Julian, pull up my rundown real quick. I know I had a couple more questions I want to run through. Let me make sure because I feel like we getting way past time.
Yeah, that's fine.
No. You guys. I mean, I feel like this is a great conversation.
So,
all right, great. Thank you. You can switch it out now. Do you feel like you've learned from your betrayals? I need everybody to go in on this one. So let me start with Pill. Have you learned from your betrayals? Camera on Pill.
I think, have I learned from my betrayals?
I guess the camera ain't going on Pill.
Yeah, I have learned from my betrayals. I know who I can trust and who I can, let's just say, I know what not to do that put me in a predicament or that put me in the space where somebody did something crazy to me. So like I feel like my no, I can't say that. But I was going to say my betrayals is my fault, but that's not true.
No,
it's not true at all. So, but I know for a fact what I'm looking for now.
Right.
So if I see it coming, it's like I'm not gonna let you do that to me. I'm not gonna let that shit happen to me again.
Right.
So I'm not gonna put myself in that predicament where fuck. Now I need a drink. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put myself. I don't want to put myself in a predicament where, and dark past, where I'm in the car listening to soft music, thinking about killing myself. Like I'm not. Like I'm. And the only
you listen to soft music, thinking about suicide.
Yeah, R&B music. Yeah, I did that.
So, wait a minute, R&B music makes you suicidal?
No. I'm just saying.
What era R&B?
Yeah, I was about to say you listening to Usher wanting to shoot yourself.
I mean, it was an Usher song that
my nigga.
It was an Usher song. It was a couple Usher songs.
It wasn't Confessions, was it?
Huh?
It wasn't Confessions, was it?
Nah, it wasn't Confessions. It wasn't Confessions. It was a song on Confessions.
All right, I don't know who controlling the switcher. All right, Julian, go ahead. Let's get this thing going. Like, yeah, here we go. Let's get this right. So, all right. So, going back on pill question, follow up.
Yeah, revolt.
Does it now make you appreciate the real friendships you have more?
Oh, absolutely.
100%. See, but you ain't say that. You just talking about, all right, I know how to do that.
Yeah, 100%. I 100% appreciate the people that I know I can trust. The people I know I can trust, the people I know I could call if I decide to call, because I don't. But that's just me. I decide to deal with my own shit and my own leisure. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the people that, you know, I could call, or the people that I trust. You know, I definitely appreciate them because I know that they're not gonna stab me in the back. Because I've had time to cultivate those relationships to know, all right, cool, this is my guy. He ain't gonna stab me in the back. I know shit about him that he don't want. I know shit about him and he knows shit about me.
That is such the camera on me. And that is such the most depressing way to look at shit. Is that he gonna be loyal to me because he don't want me to put his shit out there.
No, I'm not saying it like that. No,
I don't give a fuck at all about none of that shit.
I'm not saying it like that.
I maintain loyalty because I appreciate what you bring to my life.
Yeah,
like everything you bring to my life is important. So like I can't be the best version of myself in this space. If we talking about podcasting and VVCLife without the two of y'all. So like that's why I be like, man, I be so appreciative. I thank God. I tell everybody when I'm out, well, did you do this on your own? Nah, I ain't do this on my own. It was Matt, it was Pill, it was Will, it was even Brandon Key, it was this place. It's Fame. Fame was around for years, nigga, like behind the scenes, even when he was in his own shit, but he still would come fuck with what we was doing.
Shout
you know
out
what I'm saying?
Underground
And to
Radar.
have him in the family now is just like even better. Like for him to be like, oh, we gonna do this shit together, I was like, bro, like that means everything to me. So like I feel like, but I also been through a lot of betrayal. Yeah. I've had niggas take the most private shit and have told everybody in this friendship circle. So now I'm like, when I go out, niggas going, oh shit, you like this? Or you like, or just lying. Niggas lied on some dumb shit and was saying, I was like, what the fuck? Where all that shit come from?
Right.
So it's like, or even just like try to take me down a peg to make themselves feel better. I feel like that shit is crazy. So, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I just, when I saw that video, I said, man, I bet a lot of people have not even thought about how deep it is when somebody stabs you in the back, how it's not just that surface level thing of, okay, that person betrayed me, but now for the fact that person betrayed me, now I'm looking at Will different. Now I look at my mama different. Now I'm wondering if am I a stupid piece of shit for allowing this shit to happen?
For sure.
And it's just like, bro, nah, yo, you're not stupid.
I look at the person.
Or maybe you are stupid. I don't know.
I look at the person that did it as different. Not so much as anybody
So you
else.
don't realize that you a dumbass for allowing it to happen.
No, you got to look at yourself. You got to look at yourself.
You have to reevaluate yourself in the process.
I do feel some kind of way. I'm like, damn, well, this nigga got me. And I'm like, all right, you got me, but it's just not going to happen again.
Yeah, but that's you reevaluating yourself in that moment. That's you reevaluating yourself in that moment by saying, I'm never going to let that shit happen to me again, because now you know what to look for.
Yeah, from
exactly. Now, the thing is that it's not what I need to look for is me not trusting anybody ever again.
No, it's for me is because I only deal with a certain amount of people.
Ooh, I got a
So-
great question after he finishes. Go ahead.
So
And we're
all
gonna
right.
get out of here. I'm sorry, we going way late, but go ahead.
I'm gonna take this into the triangle right now.
All right. I don't even
So-
know what that means.
It's us three.
Pause.
I get
just
it.
In case.
So if Pill betrayed me, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna not be cool with him, but I know I'm not
just know how
gonna
to
tell
take
you
you.
what.
No, I'm not. I'm not operating like that.
That's
No. See, and
I'm
that's
a-
how
I'm a-
Pill
I'm a-
operate, and I don't like that shit.
You just-
like
I'm
if
I'ma
a
treat you
nigga
how
violate
you
me,
are.
no, hold on, give me an example. If you violate me, I don't fuck with you no more, and Pill, you don't fuck with that nigga no more neither. Don't be fucking want to be happy, and Pill love to be happy, go lucky with niggas that done fuck me over, and now he want to be besties with these bitch ass niggas.
I just know how
But
to
you do
treat
the same
niggas.
thing though.
Oh, who screwed Pill over and I was
I
still
ain't talking
cool with
about Pill,
them?
I'm talking about you.
Exactly, because no nigga would violate Pill and I would be cool with that shit. No
I'm not
nigga
talk-
would violate
I'm not
you and I
talking
would be
about
cool
Pill.
with it. I
I'm
would
talking
never.
about- I'm talking about you.
Nah, nigga. Did somebody violate you and I kept being cool with them? No. Pill, did somebody violate you and I kept being cool with them? Exactly. But
Somebody
both of you
violated
bitch
you.
ass niggas have done
Somebody
that
violated
shit.
you, but I had to sit there
Somebody
and play cool with him.
who? That and unless it was something I told you to do. If I told you to play cool, that's different. Because that's business. But if I'm telling you, if I'm saying I don't fuck with that nigga, you don't fuck with that. We ain't gonna talk about Pill's betrayal.
Violation is violation.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Cause Pill love to be, Pill's greatest joy in the world is to be like the coolest, most buddy with niggas that I hate, that I can't wait till they die and they get killed and I can fucking piss on their grave. He loves it. Oh, he loves hanging with these niggas. I fucking hate these motherfuckers. And he love them niggas. And he be wearing their little clothes and coming around with their bullshit.
You know what Al Gray said and Gray Scott.
What he
If
said?
you cool with everybody, you a fucking whore. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just
Shout out to
saying,
Gray Scott.
Yo, I'm
not
just
Shout out to
saying.
Gray
yo.
Scott. Shout out to Al Gray.
He said that shit, yo.
I'm not cool with everybody. I'm not cool with everybody. I'm cool with
Just
people.
niggas that I don't fuck with. They
Oh,
your best
stop
friends.
it,
and
Five.
shit. All right, with that being
Yo,
said,
fact, you know what? I'm surprised you ain't got the gear on right now, yo.
thank God he don't. I gotta say something every time he come in here with that bullshit on, and then he gonna give me to act like I'm the I'm the
just
bad
don't-
guy because I be telling him
I
to take
just
that
ain't,
shit off.
I ain't had no clean.
I haven't worn an old school hat in a minute, yo.
Can we not
And you
bring
know-
that
and you
shit
know-
in here?
and you
That's
know
all
that-
I be
you know
asking.
the work joint,
Don't bring
yo.
that shit in
And
here,
and I don't.
and I appreciate it.
Bitch!
Right?
There's
Yeah,
an
I
old
was-
saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee,
Yeah.
that says, fool me once,
Fool me once, shame on you.
shame on you.
Fool me, can't be fooled again.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
What?
That came out of left
He
field.
said, "Food me, can't be food again." No, you can. But with that being said, it's way
came
past.
out of left field, I'll
Yeah,
tell
it's
you
definitely
that.
fast. Shout out to Fame for that.
I hate you.
I don't
What
even
the
know what
fuck
I
is
don't
that?
even know what the fuck that is. Shout out to yo. All right, so look, we about to get out of here. It's an hour and 42 minutes in the pod. Thank y'all for tapping in. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Will.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the
Shout out
nigga
to my
Pill.
Jay. Shout out to Pill for bringing this.
You on the screen, Pill?
Oh, my fault. I couldn't see myself.
You shouldn't
see
just
yourself.
chill and be a part
Oh,
of
I
the
just
show.
be here. All right, hold on.
So give you a shout outs, Pill.
Hey, yo, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Shout out to my nigga Ill Will. Shout out to JS. Shout out to my man Jay on the side. My man. Hey, shout out to Fame. You know, I can't forget
Even
about
though that
Fame.
nigga just he come out of left field with crazy ass shit, but
He's the,
Oh, that's all right. That's just Fame. Fame do
yeah, he's just the guy behind the curtain, Paul.
Fame do that, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Hey, make sure y'all get the merch, and man, make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the crab feast, because that's gonna be a situation. It's always a situation.
hold on. You gonna be there?
I'll be there. I was there last time, wasn't I?
No, you wasn't.
I
Actually,
was.
Oh, you
Actually,
was.
he
You was. Oh,
was.
you had your girl there. I apologize.
Yes,
I apologize. I apologize.
I was
You
the
was
one
there.
that dipped off early.
Yeah, but it's cool. You was there
I'm
though.
like-
It's all good.
I'm like, yo, I'm feeling all these people. They ain't got no goddamn mask on. I gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
my
there.
god, this nigga.
Make sure y'all come to the beach party. Get y'all tickets for that.
It's about to
Guess
be
what?
crazy.
The beach party is free, y'all, but we need a head count.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all get y'all Eventbrite. Make sure y'all say y'all coming. It's like an RSVP. We need to know how many people coming.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be there, but I don't really know.
Oh my
So save that spot for me.
It's okay. It be like that.
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, yo, just make sure y'all tap in, tune in, man. Aries Lounge Radio. We back, man. It's a turned up situation, man. Culture, cognac, and conversation.
Will, let's go.
Yeah, what we going about, yo?
Shout outs, my nigga, so we can get out of here.
Oh, that.
Oh,
This nigga is feeling it right now. That salad that guy, him
Actually,
feeling
I'm pretty
good.
sober.
Okay, cool.
First and
he
foremost,
wasn't sober last week.
Yeah, you was.
That I ain't gonna lie.
You was good last week.
up.
You was fucking great.
That last week was a different story. We're not even gonna get into that shit.
Yeah.
That was a whole episode. First and foremost, I want to shout out to nigga Jay for making this shit happen.
As always, because without Jay,
None of this shit would be happening.
that's what I believe. I believe that shit.
Without Jay, I'd be home right now, probably watching.
I feel like that's what he
I'd be
really
watching
want to do.
Sisters. I ain't gonna front, yo.
You can stay
Stop
home
it.
if you want to, nigga.
Yo.
Don't tease him with a good time.
Yeah, right. If you want to stay home, you can stay home. You know what I'm saying?
Sisters is on. Shouts out to slinging the DVR because I got that shit recorded. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Sling and the
Sling and the DVR.
And Tyler Perry, shouts out to you.
Oh
my god.
Yo, why are we doing this today?
Hold on, my nigga. Hold on, yo. You never watched that shit, yo?
Pause.
No.
Fame, I'm talking to you, nigga. Don't go silent now, nigga.
I just don't make it known that I watch Men in Dress.
Whoa.
Yo, Tyler Perry's not in this shit, yo.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, yo.
What you watch?
Yeah, I'm just saying, yo.
The Family
move
Business
on.
is fire. I approve that. Oh, that's not even
All
Tyler
right.
Perry. That's Carl.
Is it?
All right, let's wrap this shit the fuck up. All right, go ahead. Hurry up. You trying to turn this into a Tyler Perry
I'm
mini
just asking you. I'm
mini
just
pod?
saying, yo.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck. Move on.
Shouts out to Pill for coming through.
Yeah,
Especially bringing the yak, even though I fucking paid for it, but it's cool, though.
I paid for it.
Bitch, I gave you the majority of it. I know how much this shit costs, yo.
Almost fucking $30.
What?
I don't know what fucking liquor store
What
you
salad
went to.
that cost $30?
$28.99.
This nigga paid $28 for Sally. Yo, that's
Nigga,
crazy.
you paid 2 months. This shit should have been no more than 24.
Well, did you want me to go search around the city for more salad? Or you want me to get here? as soon
Stay
as
out
I
the
could?
fucking hood, nigga. I guarantee
I
you got
wasn't
that.
in the hood. I was in the county.
All right, wrapping it up so we can get the
my
fuck
bad.
out of
Yo.
here.
Wrapping it up. Shouts out to engineer. Yo, I know it's Jay. Julian or Julia? Julia?
Julianne.
Julian.
he call him
My
Julia.
bad, yo.
Too much
You call
Tyler
him
Perry.
Julia.
I was,
Too much
shut the
Tyler.
fuck up, Fame.
Facts.
And shouts out to Fame too for just low key being in my ear talking shit the whole goddamn night.
Pause.
But it's cool.
Yo, shout out to AZK Kennels. It said it be in the hood. LOL. They throw that on the screen. I don't even know who this is, yo. AZK Kennels.
That's my guy. Appreciate you.
Oh, all
bro.
right. Shout out
shouts
to
out to
your
him,
guy. Air quotation.
What you
All
making baby pitch, yo?
Yo,
He,
let's move
He
on.
breeds dogs.
Yeah,
But
I
like
get
baby
that.
tits.
I get that part.
Bullies and
Bullies,
shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Bullies?
All right. Let's
Yo, shouts out to you, yo.
Let's
Cause yo,
move
I ain't gonna front, yo. I fuck with bullies, yo. I don't really. Cause I got.
Yeah,
I
I'll
gotta-
show,
So,
I'll show you what
with
we're working
that
on. but-
being said, gentlemen,
God.
yo, I want to shout
Bitch,
out
you cut
everybody.
me short, yo. But it's cool, yo.
Yeah, there's feelings.
Thank y'all for tuning
You have the
in.
feelings on, yo.
Yo, shout out to my nigga Fame
Yo,
for
also, free R. Kelly, yo.
Yeah, shout out to R. Kelly.
Yeah, we got
Yo,
you, my
free
nigga.
R.
We
Kelly,
got you.
yo.
And Sweet Baby Jesus. Shout
Yo,
out to Sweet Baby Jesus.
shout
I
out
pray to
to
him every night.
niggas that tuned in. Shout out to my nigga Fame for virtual engineering.
Shouts out to Fame too. I don't know.
Yo,
if I got
shout
to
out
you,
to
yo.
the new nigga Julian. He tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he'll stick around. I don't know. He might
probably
stay
don't
for
fuck
2
with us
weeks. He
fat
might be,
niggas no
yeah, right. He
more.
might just go, man. Fuck these
These
niggas.
fat
Hold
niggas
on. Yo, if you can't make it through the night, yo, something wrong.
Yeah,
yo.
this is
You
a
got
light
the-
night.
You got
We
the
wasn't doing
easy
shit.
job,
Yeah,
yo.
this is the easy ass job.
My nigga, have you seen me left?
Yo, let me tell you. Hold on, let me tell you something, yo.
Oh boy, here we go.
We see plenty of niggas make it through the night.
Oh, shit.
And don't make it back the next week. I'm just saying. Yo.
That is such a fact.
It's a list long as a motherfucker, yo. I'm
As a
just
nigga,
saying.
yo, there was somebody
And
that
they
was
say-
like, I'm going to the store. We ain't seen that nigga in 10 years since that.
I'm going outside to take a smoke.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah,
And
facts.
we ain't
Super
seen him
pause.
yet.
Pause. Yeah, it's a good pause.
But
I'm
anyway,
just saying, yo.
Look, I'm a direct person. If I say I'm dipping, and I'm dipping, I'm dipping.
dipping. Yeah, what's up?
We'll know next week.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
just
right.
saying, yo.
Shout out to the nigga Julian. Shout out to my, like I said, everybody else. Yo, shout out to people that tuned in. AZK Kennel. Shout out to my nigga Mastermind. Shout out to the
Mastermind.
Yo, shout out to all of the dudes that subscribe to the. I'm gonna be honest with you, and it might be me being ignorant, but I did not know we had that many niggas that listen to Aries Lounge on the podcast side, on the audio side. But we have a sizable audience there,
Really?
Yo,
and
shout
like
out
I
to
love
all of y'all.
I
Shout
love
out
all
to
y'all
y'all,
niggas,
yeah.
whether you in the country or out of the country.
That's
Like
love.
while we was gone, them joints was getting hundreds of views, and then when I came back in, I was like, holy shit! So like, yo, I love y'all niggas.
Yo, go to the YouTube and just shoot us a name, and we'll definitely give you a shout out on the next show.
Man, I love that. Yeah,
Yo,
anybody, if y'all drop
Let
a
us
comment
know.
in the YouTube, yo, we'll give you a shout out. Or if you want to send us a DM, just follow us on Instagram, which is Aries Lounge. Follow us on Facebook, Aries Lounge Radio. Follow Pill, who is _ DJ Pill. All at Will. Your boy JS1, THASUPPLIER. I think it's Geo to Leo.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fame.
Leo, yo?
Fame Plan
Sorry,
B.
bro.
So like, yo,
Just
we
whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just hit one of us up, and we definitely gonna give you that shout
We
out.
got love for y'all niggas, and we doing advertisers or whatever. But we out of here. We check y'all next week. Hey, Fame, run that motherfucking goddamn outro, my nigga. We out.
Peace.
All right, that shit done. Episode 3 in the can. That was great. What y'all think? Y'all think it was
That's a
cool?
good episode, bro.
All right.
It's a dope episode, bro.
I felt like
I like that, though. I like that for us.
that's what I really wanted. I wanted us to talk about more shit because we be talking about surface level shit. And that shit get annoying in my opinion. Because you be at your best when you were actually talking about real life shit. You're not really good at doing surface level jokes. You kind of corny in that way. No, I'm just letting you know. You're horrible at surface level shit. But Pill, throw your cup in the sink. Take Will's cup if it's empty and throw that bitch in the sink. Thank you, Julian. How you feeling? You good?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just chilling.
My nigga. What you think of the show?
It was alright. I like some of the topics that was discussed. I like the one that was
Shit that we need to fix.
one of the